Dark Spectre Designworks. We make it. Howdy, folks. Today we're going to be taking a look at NECA's Universal Monsters, The Mummy, and Frankenstein's monster. So one thing that's always bothered me about this character is his name Frankenstein. Is he Frankenstein's monster? Are the book and movies named after the scientist who created him or after him? What's his name? I don't know. I'm sure there's a definitive answer. I'm just too stupid or lazy to look it up. But let's just call him Frankenstein's monster to be quote-unquote correct for now. Something a little different today. I got Frank when he initially came out. I don't know why I didn't review him. My goal on this channel is to, with newer lines, especially stuff that's a little bit more obscure, not obscure, but not Marvel Legends or Black Series, basically. If possible, I like to review the whole line as it comes out. I'm trying to do that. I did that with Lord of the Rings so far, and I think that line's done, so we'll be doing all of them. Try to do all the gargoyles and a lot of horror stuff. So, listen, I don't know why I didn't do Frank or review Frank, but I figure I got the Mummy the other day, wanted to review him. We'll throw Frank into this video as well. But obviously I don't have the packaging anymore because I pitched it. But we do have it for the Mummy. So we can take a quick look. Really nice vintage poster artwork here. You gotta love the old Universal Monster and just classic movie posters in general. Probably up through the 70s, they were pretty spectacular. A few newer posters are pretty cool, but they kind of lose that artistic value. The top and the bottom. The inside. Nice little sarcophagus artwork in there, which we are getting an actual sarcophagus sometime in the future. Okay, well that does it for the packaging. We'll start off with Frank. Comes with 2 splayed out hands, reaching for you to grab your throat or throw you in the creek. 2 more relaxed hands. And he's got 2 flower holding hands he's currently utilizing. Comes with 3 head sculpts total. 1 more somber, serious. 1 a little goofy. He also comes with 2 sets of, I believe these are daisies. And I just noticed I got some dirt under my fingernail. Let me clean that for you so no one freaks out. And he comes with a pair of daisies. I'm shocked I did not lose these. They're so small and delicate. He also comes with a chain. Which, if I remember correctly, does this open? Oh no, they don't open, but you just take his and off. Slide it off. Pretty cool. It's plastic. It's not real metal, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll throw this on there. And let's take a look at the main man himself. Really nice sculpt and paint. There's his little bolts. A little scar on his forehead. I love this facial expression. It's Just so goofy. Ooh. Nice hair detail. And this is where this figure shines, is his head articulation. Man, look at that tilt. That's freaking incredible. And if you really push it, man, you can get it really far. You can go really far back. Really far forward. He's got some nice... I don't know if those are sutures or like metal bands around his arms. There's like a little plate on there holding them together. Nice texture detail on his jacket. His arms can do a 360. Up to about there. Single jointed elbow. Get you about 80... I would say 88.6 degrees. Also swivels. He's got up and down on his wrist. Rotate. He's got... Does he have anything in his torso? Oh, he does, I think. See if I can get a peeky in there. No. Yep, he does. I don't know if you guys can see that. So he's got, let's see. Yeah, holding down the waist, you can get a little bit of movement. Some tilt. He's also got rotation at the waist. And then combined, you get him looking pretty far forward. Pretty far back. Okay. Nice texture on his suit, jacket. Do the splits. Rotates up on the joint in his hip. Nice paint texture. A little bit of weathering and wash on there. Got a single jointed knee. Gets right to about 90, but I don't really see why you need Frank to go any farther than that ever. Big old shoes with the lifts. And the ankles go, I only go back to about there. Forward, really not at all, unfortunately. But he does have a nice rocker. Actually, probably go a little farther than that, yeah. So yeah, he's pretty great. He made my, I did a top 21 of 21 video last year, and he was up there just because, I mean, I love the Universal Monsters. I mean, 80s horror is my quote-unquote jam. But I love the classics as well. Which, I mean, those are classics to a lot of people who are younger than me. But, yeah, I have a big appreciation for Universal Monsters. You know, they're a little dated sometimes, some of the designs and stuff, but still love them. Movies are fun. Well, I'm not a big fan of the movie Dracula, honestly, the original. I love the character. Just didn't really care for the movie. But let's not get into that right now. Yeah, there's just something, a certain funness about him with all the different head sculpts and posability and stuff. He's just a fun, cool little cat here. But yeah, let's take a look at the mummy. The mummy. One thing that's cool, which you didn't see in the beginning, is he comes with this, well, you did see this, but comes with this little, I don't know what you want to call this, little ark? Almost like the Ark of the Covenant. I'm sure this has a name in Egyptian mythology, but I'll throw it up there if I can find it. But it's a nice paint, nice sculpting on it. Go ahead and translate that if you're an Egyptologist. All of his accessories will fit in here. Comes with a parchment. Pretty nice. It's parchment color on the back. It comes with 2 head sculpts. And obviously you'll see his other one on his head. Here's one issue I have with him. He comes with 3 right hands. 2 of them being virtually the same. So I thought there was an error, but per BBTS, it's right. So it kind of stinks because he doesn't have a left hand splayed out like this, so where he's like reaching, it's just a relaxed hand. Which kind of stinks, but what are you going to do, I guess, right? He also comes with these extra wraps, which you can place on various parts of his body. They're very soft. It's got some nice detail on them. You could probably warm these up a bit and place them in other different areas, but around the arms seem to work best. Okay, let's take a look at Mr. Karloff here. Absolutely amazing sculpt and paint. I mean, one thing I will always give NECA credit for, as much as I want to burn the company to the ground sometimes, they nail the paint and sculpt, usually. Great wrinkle detail. Move this light a little bit so you can see his eyes a little bit better. There we go. Great wrinkles, his wispy little weird hair. And he's got great articulation, same as Frank. I mean, look at that. That's fucking great. You can almost put his head on his shoulder. Put your head on my shoulders. I will not make you nauseous with my terrible singing ever again. Sorry. Great detail on the wraps. Thankfully, there's a little bit of a wash on all of them, because that would be pretty dang boring if there wasn't. His arms go out to about there. Tree 60. Got a bicep rotation there. You get those ugly NECA double jointed elbows, but I mean, for the arms crossed pose, I guess you kind of have to. Some nice detail there. He's got some holes in his wraps there. Very cool. For something that could be kind of a boring character, he has a lot of, well, character. Nice detail there. You got a torso joint. A little bit of tilt. Oh, well, never mind. A lot more than I thought at first. Let's see. Okay. And then he's got a waist joint as well. Tree 60. All together, you can get about there. You got a soft crotch piece. Don't we all sometimes? Really nice detail once again in all the wraps. Mommy butt. Do the splits, no problem. Forward. And the backward. There. He's got a single jointed knee. Get you basically right at 90. And that rotates. Whoops. See that? There we go. Ankles don't really move up, unfortunately. Go back nice. And a nice rocker. So he's got great articulation too. So yeah, great set. Really happy with these. No breakages, no issues. They seem pretty solid. So, okay, let's see. Frank stands. Oh, it's my glue here. Sorry. Frank stands about 7 and a little over a half. Imhotep is about 6.5-ish inches. Well, maybe a little higher. But. And there he is with recently released American Werewolf in London Nightmare Demon and Gargoyles Goliath. Move on to the Glamour Shots. Thank you very much for watching. Have a fan-for-fantastic day. If you don't mind doing the YouTube/Patreon thing, much appreciated. Boom!